Hi everyone, and welcome to the PCM Integrations How-To series. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to install and set up integrated direct mail within the Salesforce CRM. At the end of this video, your setup will be complete to the point where you can start creating postcard designs that within Salesforce will be automatically sent at the push of a button to leads, accounts, contacts, or opportunities from your lists. To get started, you'll of course need to be an admin and be logged into Salesforce with your admin ID. You'll also need to make sure you are running either the Professional, Enterprise, Unlimited, or Developers version of Salesforce. If you're running only the Essentials version, you won't be able to complete this install. As well, you'll need the package install link, which if you don't have already, someone at PCM Integrations Sales would be happy to provide you with it. To begin this install, I'm going to grab and copy this link, open a new tab, and paste it in. Next, I'm going to confirm that I'm logging in with my admin account by clicking it here. This will bring you to this install screen. Here you're going to want to make sure you're installing for admins only, and then you'll click the install button on the right side. This initiates the install process, which can take a few minutes. Once it's complete though, you'll see this page, which says that the app is taking a long time to install. If you check your email though, you'll see that the app has likely completed its install. And once you see that, you can click Done. To verify that it's installed, the system will automatically take you to installed packages. And you can see right here on my screen, it says Postcard Mania. So that's how you know it's successfully installed. By clicking into it, you can look at the details of the install. As you can see, version 1.0, everything looks good to me. So to continue with this setup, I'm going to have you go to the app launcher and just to a regular Salesforce console. So I'm clicking on the sales console. And then from here, you'll go to the top right, click on this settings and click on setup, which will bring us to a fresh setup page. From here, you're going to want to go to the quick find search here and type in permissions. Click on permission sets. We have to make sure to set all the permissions for the Postcard Mania install. So you'll scroll down here and find 3 permission sets. The first is the admin permission. If you're watching this video, more than likely you're the admin. The admin has full control over the whole setup and application in Salesforce. So you'll need to assign yourself as the admin user, and I'll show you how to do that shortly. Next is the manager permission, which can't change the setup, but can create new designs and link them to particular use cases. So you'll want to assign any managers with that permission in your system. Third is going to be the user permissions. This is more than likely going to be your sales rep who is just going to use the integration to send direct mail to leads and clients. Now, to make sure everything functions smoothly, you're going to have to assign permissions to all of your admins, managers, and users. And I'm going to show you how to do that. You'll want to click into Postcard Mania Admin, which will bring up this settings page. And at the top, you'll see a button that says Manage Assignments. You'll want to click on that. From there, you'll see a page that says No Assignments Defined because you have no current assignments because we haven't assigned them yet. But this is where they'd show up after we assign them. So you'll want to click on the button on the top right that says Add Assignment. This will bring up a page that will show you all the users you could assign to this admin permission. And I'm going to select only one, which is the account that I'm logged in on, Mike Lisi, our head of platform development. And once I select his name, I then click Next on the bottom right. This will then bring me to a page where I can set this permission to expire at a certain point. I might want to do this for one reason or another, but in this instance, I don't. So I'm then going to click on the bottom right on Assign. This will take you to a summary page. As you can see, that was a success. So I'll click Done, which means I've completed my admin permissions assignment. So I'll go back to permission sets and you'll be able to assign all of the users and managers and even maybe a few admins that you have left just by repeating this process for each user and for each permissions category. From here, I'll have you go up and click on the Object Manager on the top left. This is where you'll be configuring the direct mail integration for different pages of your CRM. And how this works is we have programmed 4 separate pages that you can use to send direct mail to your clients. They all work basically the same, but have to be configured separately. What configuring them does is add the Send Postcards button to the respective pages. The first one is Account, which you can see right here at the top of the list. And then we can scroll down to see the second one is Contact. And then the third one is Lead. This is the one that we are going to be digging into and customizing today on this video. And then the fourth one is Opportunity. Now, these will all function the same if you set them up. So you can send a postcard directly to an account, to a contact, to a lead, or an opportunity. But it requires going into this object manager and playing with some of the settings. So to begin, I'm going to then click on Lead, which will take us to this Details page. And to set this up, there are 2 layouts we have to configure. One is the page layouts, and the other is the list view button layout. So for starters, let's click on page layouts on the left-hand side. And from there, you're going to want to click on lead layout or account layout or contact layout, etc., which is going to be the top level layout. So not the subheadings, marketing or sales. And this will bring you to this layout editor. Now from here, there is this drop down on the left side. You're going to want to click on Mobile and Lightning Actions. This is where you'll find the Send Postcard action, which then you will add to your lead layout. So I'm going to grab it here on the right, Send Postcard, and then you drag it down to the Salesforce Mobile and Lightning Experience Actions panel. And while you do that, you're also going to want to drag it up to the top left, like so, to make sure that it's a high priority button and is visible on your leads page. And so now I'm going to go to the top left of the screen and click Save to make sure to lock this in. And there we go. And like I said before, next I have to configure the List View button layout. So I'm going to click on that on the left-hand side, scroll all the way to the right and click on this drop down and select Edit, which takes you to this List View customization page. You're going to want to scroll down, see here it says Send Postcard, click Add, and so the available button of Send Postcard has now been added to the selected buttons on the right-hand side. Then you can scroll to the bottom and hit Save. Now that that's done, you'll want to repeat that process for the account, opportunity, and contact pages if you'd like those to be configured to send direct mail as well. Moving on, I'll have you go up to the Home button for Setup, click on it, and then from the Quick Finder, type in Connected Apps, scroll down and click on Manage Connected Apps. From here, we're going to take care of a few back-end things. You should see under Connected Apps a selection called Postcard Mania Connect. You're going to want to hit the Edit button that's just to the left of that. This will bring you to a number of settings, and you're going to want to scroll down to the Custom Connected App Handler settings. We're going to want to change the Run As field and assign it to the admin user, which will enable mail tracking on all of the postcards you send through Postcard Mania. As well, if your admin ever leaves your company, you'll want to make sure to reassign this field so that mail tracking continues to run seamlessly. To assign it, you'll want to click on the magnifying glass to the right of the Run As text box. That will take you to the list of users, and you'll want to click on this admin user here. You'll see that inputs the admin user's name into the Run As field. Next, you're going to scroll down and click Save to lock this in. Next, we're going to go back to the Quick Finder on the left and type in Company and scroll down and click Company Information. Here you're going to want to verify that your company address is inputted and saved in Salesforce because that is the field for the return address on your postcards. To do that, you're going to want to scroll down and click on Edit. And from there, you'll see the address field. So I'm pasting in mine. Yours very well might be there already, but if it's not, make sure to input your address in this field and then scroll down and hit Save. And just to show you how the functionality has worked, now that we've saved that, I'm going to go to the App Launcher On the left, click on the Marketing Console, click on Leads, and on the right, click this drop down and you'll see right there, Send Postcard. So this is what we've configured now. But before this all is going to run smoothly, we actually need you to go back to the setup page for you to create or link your PCM Integrations account. And from there, I'll have you click on the app launcher once again on the left-hand side. Type in Postcard, and you'll see Postcard Mania right there. Click on it. And here is the installed app on your Salesforce system. Now, what I'm going to have you do is click on the Settings tab on the far right. Now, if you already have a PCM Integrations account, you'll click Connect an Existing Account. But if you don't, you're going to have to create one. So as you can see, I've already started doing that, and you'll want to follow suit with your first and last name, the name of your company, your email address, country, address, etc. Once you're done with that and you create your account, you'll have to get an email verification code, which is pretty straightforward. Here I'm inputting that in and clicking Verify, which brings up these terms and conditions. We'll scroll down, read them, and click I agree. And then after that loads in, you'll have your settings page. Now, there are a few things you'll need to set up here. First is the validate addresses. You're going to want to set to yes to make sure that addresses that you send to are all deliverable. Second is you're going to want to understand the budget type settings. The most popular is the unlimited budget, which ensures that every postcard that you order is immediately charged to your card, fulfilled, and sent. Next are the monthly and daily budget caps, which allow you to set a maximum amount that can be charged on your card, but any order that is received that exceeds that budget cap will not be fulfilled automatically, but will require separate approval. And last is to manually approve all orders yourself. This gives you maximum control over what orders are fulfilled, but of course can result in delays of all kinds if you don't manually approve of an order for one reason or another. And lastly, you'll need to scroll down and input your payment method. This is really important. If you don't have a credit card on file, you won't be able to complete this integration process, nor will any of your postcards be sent. Once you've made your selections and added a payment method, you can scroll down and hit Save Settings. After clicking Save, that means you've completed this baseline setup of Postcard Mania's integration with Salesforce. So to show you how this works, I'm going to scroll up and click on Leads. And as you can see, there are 2 leads there in my list. And as you're probably familiar, I can select them both or click into one. And so if I select them both, I can scroll over to the right, use this drop down and click Send Postcard to send a bulk mailing to these 2 leads. Now, I don't have any designs configured just yet, so this isn't going to work. But when you click on it, you'll see it pulls up this Send Postcard, Select Your Design drop-down window, which is where I would select my design and click Send Postcard. So the other way to do this is actually going to be to click into the lead like so. And you'll see on the top right, there's a button that says Send Postcard. I click on that, and that'll pop up that same window to select your design and send a postcard, which will lead us into the content of the next video that I'm going to create for you guys, which is how to create your first design in Postcard Mania's Salesforce integration. But for now, that's all I have. If you need any support with this setup, feel free to email PCM Integrations. Thanks for watching. More soon.